Hi guys, I'm Nina and this is the third part of my how to draw like Disney tutorials, and today we'll be drawing eyes and eyebrows. So like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet, and let's start! For this tutorial, I'm going to use an ordinary graphite pencil and a black pencil. And I'm reminding you that in the future tutorials, we're going to draw all the other face parts and we're going to color the character we're drawing right now. And I'll also tell you how to turn yourself and your friends into characters as if they were from the Disney universe. And we will be also drawing digitally, so don't miss anything. In the previous tutorial, we were drawing a head and we drew these two parallel lines that stand for the eyes actually. And right now I'm drawing three balls next to each other like you see on your screen. But the one that's in the middle is a tiny bit thinner than the other two. So the left and the right ones are the eyeballs, and the one that's in the middle represents the distance between the eyes. So no matter if it's male or female eyes, no matter what shape you're going to give the eyes later, this is how it starts. These three balls are basically guidelines. So now I'm going to draw the upper lids. First, I'm drawing two curves a little below the top of the ball and leading them to the lower parallel like this. The lower lids are also following the shape of the ball, and I'm connecting them to the upper lid. And now we need to draw the crease that's usually located above the upper lid, and eyeballs are also going to help us to do it. You're just following the shape, and here we go. By the way, if you check my Instagram, you'll see that I actually turned my niece and nephew into Disney characters. And as I said in the beginning of this tutorial, later I'll make a tutorial about how to turn yourself and your friends into Disney characters, so stay tuned. Let's draw the iris and pupils next. The iris needs to be pretty big, but not very big, and the upper lid covers the iris just a tiny bit. Notice that there is some space between the iris and the lower lids, and the pupils are basically two black rounds in the middle of the iris. And it's always a great idea to draw a reflection in the eye, and it can be round, it can be square or a rectangle, you decide, but I usually draw it like two little circles. Now lashes. Lashes also follow the eyeball, and it's very simple to draw them. They're located next to the outer corner of the eyes. I decided not to draw separate lashes on the upper lid. They're going to look like if it's an eyeliner, you know? And what comes to the lower lashes, I am going to draw separate lashes, like 3 here and 3 there. Eyebrow time. So how long do they need to be? Well, look at the eyes you drew and make the eyebrows a tiny bit bigger than the eye's length. And draw 2 soft curves. You can make them thicker or thinner, it's up to you. By the way, guys, did you know that Disney was actually inspired by cats when they were inventing the characters? And it's true, look at these big eyes, they actually do look like cat's eyes. And as we're going along in the tutorials, you will notice that there are more and more similarities.
See you soon, guys. Bye!
Don't worry, the tutorial is not over, I just wanted to show my own cat too. And now I'll take a black pencil to define the lash lines and the pupils better, and we'll move to the side view. Sorry to interrupt, but if you enjoy watching this tutorial, please hit the like button because it will help my channel to grow. That's it. Enjoy watching it. Some people have big problems with drawing the eyes from the side view, but it's actually pretty easy and I'll show you right now. I don't know if you're going to be surprised here, but we are starting with drawing a circle again. Obviously, this circle stands for an eyeball, and now we need to draw 2 lines, one is horizontal and one is vertical, and these 2 lines need to go through the center of the circle. So basically, this circle is divided into 4 equal parts, and the the top right and the bottom right is going to be inside of the head, so we're going to work with the top left and top bottom. So you need to draw these 2 soft, curvy diagonals. I really hope I'm explaining it well enough, otherwise just look at what I'm doing. And now I'm drawing a very thin oval that stands for the iris. And a smaller oval inside of the iris that obviously stands for pupil, and remember about the reflection. And now let's draw the eyelashes, and they're basically following the opening of the eye and sticking out a little bit. And just like on the front view, the upper lash line is a little bit thicker than the lower lash line. And the last thing I'm doing here is I'm drawing an upper lid, and I don't even know if I should explain anything here. I'm just like drawing a bigger crease and like a tiny crease under the lower lash line, but I could have skipped that, by the way. And just to make things look better, I'm taking a black pencil and defining the lash line and filling in the pupil. And let's move to the 3/4 view. If you think we're going to start with drawing a circle, you are right, but with a tilted one, which makes it an oval. So the left eye is a tilted oval and the right eye is basically a normal circle, and the distance between those eyes are usually also a circle, if you remember, and it's still squeezed from the sides. So when you have on the paper what I have, we're basically following the instructions from the front view. So basically the only difference here is that the left eye is a little bit tilted, and you kind of need to take it into account when drawing the iris, because the iris is going to be a little bit squeezed too. So now when I sketched everything up, you can clearly see that the left eye is tilted, as I said, and the iris is also like squashed from the side, and even a pupil too, just a tiny bit. And right now I'm also taking a black pencil to define the darkest areas, which are the lash lines and the pupils. And in the end, as a bonus, I want to tell you about one thing that I've learned by observing other artists' works. And it's this line that I'm drawing right now when drawing from the 3/4 view. Apparently, it's very typical for this kind of characters, and it really helps to create this Disney-ish look. This is the end of my tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed watching it, and thank you so much for watching till the end. Your like and comment will help my channel to grow, and see you in the next tutorial. Bye!